So the lesson begins with a student task statement. Noah's recipe for one batch of sparkling orange juice uses 4 liters of orange juice and 5 liters of soda water. Number 1 is asking us to use a double number line to show how many liters of each ingredient to use for different size batches of sparkling orange juice. Now, of course, we have to reference back to the statement before number 1 to see what's the ratio of orange juice to soda water. So if we look back at the question or the statement, it says that for one batch of sparkling orange juice, you need 4 liters of orange juice and you need 5 liters of soda water. Okay, so this number line is representing the soda water, and this number line is representing the orange juice. So before I even write down the ratio, I want to write down this ratio, which is 0 to 0. Fix that. 0 to 0. The reason why I'm writing down 0 is because it shows that if we don't have any orange juice, we cannot make the sparkling orange water. We don't need soda water, okay? Because we can't make it. Then the next tick mark, I want to represent one batch of the sparkling orange water or the sparkling orange juice. I'm sorry about that. So I need to reference back to that statement to find the ratio, which the ratio is for every 4 liters of orange juice, you need 5 liters of soda water. So that represents one batch of sparkling orange juice. The next tick mark will represent 2 batches of orange juice, which would be 8 to 10. The next one would be 12 to 15. Next line would be 16 to 20. Now, there's tons of ways you can fill these double number lines out. I know sometimes I tell my students, hey, you can fill out one side at a time once you find a pattern. So for the soda water, I see that it's going up by 5. So I could do 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. For the number line that represents the orange juice, I see that it's increasing by 4s. So the next number would be 20, 24, 28. Okay. So number 2 asks us, if someone mixes 36 liters of orange juice and 45 liters of soda water, how many batches would they make? So I look at my double number line to reference back to it to see if those numbers are even there. So when I look at my double number line, I see that it is there and it's right here. Now keep in mind that each tick mark represents one batch of sparkling orange juice. Okay, so each tick mark represents one batch of sparkling orange juice. Okay, so let's count. All right, this is 0 batches. This is 1 batch. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when I get to this line right here, or this mark, or with the ratio where it says 36 liters of orange juice to 45 liters of sparkling soda water, it is 9 batches. So I will put 36 liters of orange juice, and 45 liters of soda water would make 9 batches. Okay, let me highlight that. So you could have just put 9 batches, but I just wanted to put the sentence form, the answer in sentence form. So now let's look at question 3. If someone uses 400 liters of orange juice, how much soda would they need? Okay. So how could we figure this out? Well, when I look at the double number line, I noticed that whenever I got to 10 batches, it went from 4 to 5 to 40 to 5 to 50. Okay? So if that means that this was multiplied by 10, which let me see, you guys can, which is multiplied by 10 to get to those numbers. So what could we multiply 4 by for it to get to 400? What can I multiply 4 by to get to 400? If you guess 100, you are absolutely correct. So if I multiply 4 times 100, and if I multiply 5 times 100, because remember, we want to keep it proportional so the juice or the sparkling orange juice tastes the same, okay? So wherever I do to one side, I do to the other side. So if I multiply both of them by 100, that means that there are 100 batches. So I would need 500 liters of soda water. Okay. So then the next one, it gets kind of tricky. It's if someone uses 455 liters of soda water, how much orange juice would they need? Now, if you don't know like what times 5 could equal 455, you can always divide. So I'm going to divide by 5 to figure out what was multiplied times 5 to get to 455. So can 5 go into 4? Nope. So then I'm going to skip to the next number, which is 45. 5 could go into 45 9 times. Bring that 5 down. And then 5 could go into 5 one time. And then there's not any remaining. So this represents how many batches or how, what the 5 was multiplied by. And just like in reference to the last problem, whatever I do to one side, I want to do to the other side. So if I multiply 5 times 91 to get to 455, then I want to multiply 4 times 91 to get to, and let's do the math on the side. All right, so it's going to be 364 liters of orange juice. Okay, so number 5 asks us, explain the trouble with using a double number line diagram to answer the last 2 questions. So just think about it, okay? When you're taking a test, or if this was on a test, what would have been so hard about it? What was so hard about using the double number line? For me, it would have been too tedious, okay? it would have been too tedious. Or it took too long. Or let's put would have taken too long. Or it would have been too tedious, or taken too long to create a double number line long enough to answer those questions.